Let's see what you got, Jeff. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Boom! And welcome to the Big Honker Podcast, brought to you by Pacific. I am locally known Jeff Stanfield with the world famous Andy Shaver. You want me to introduce him now?
That's it?
With us today, from the ghetto out in Spokompton,
Nope. Got that wrong.
straight from the hood,
Miss.
A Pimp and T Dog from Pacific Calls are with us.
It's sticking.
Where'd y'all get those nicknames? A Pimp will stick. I'm telling you, Alex, everybody's gonna call you A Pimp now.
Can't wait. That's a good one. I had Yerges bomb for a long time.
That's good.
Yerges bomb. I like it.
Yerges bomb.
Yeah, I like A Pimp a little better since I came up with it. So
Better than a Yerges bomb.
Andy was you didn't like Spokomptons where they're actually that's where their business comes from. They just kind of drive across the state line. It's all a tax reason.
Right?
Yeah. People don't forget.
Yeah. Had a guy told me the other day, I met a person in Mexico and they lived in Spokompton, and that's what they called it also.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Real thing.
Like that.
I didn't know if I'd have known about A Pimp then I'd asked him if they was getting you from the hookup. You know, I didn't know.
Yeah, you find them in Hilliard down on Brown's Edition.
So you boys are dabbling in the fishing market now.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Pac Tac. Y'all don't pay a sponsorship fee for it, so we weren't going to bring it up, but I thought it'd be nice and bring up Pac Tac, okay? So tell us about Pac Tac.
Man, it just sort of, honestly kind of fell into it. So I like to bass fish quite a bit. My kid and I have gotten into it over the last couple of years, bought a little bass boat, did that. And then one of our local buddies here owns a, pretty high-end rod company. His name's Jake Boomer, and I was out fishing with him, and he had this crazy koiki bait thing from Japan like 3.5 years ago, kind of before it, really hit the big marketplace. And he kind of looked at it and was like, it'd be wild if we could make something like this. And me being Hawaiian was like, well, shit, we can make that. And he just kind of like, nah, you're full of shit. You can't. So like, we did it. And then it kind of sat there for a year as far as like whatever. But these koiki baits kind of blew up. And then the scarcity level of them sort of led me to like start putting it out there a little bit more. And yeah, man, it just kind of gained more traction than I certainly thought it was going to. And as soon as a couple of pros put them up there, it turned into my inbox was like 1,000 messages deep as far as I need these. So we kind of had to make a tackle company real fast.
Will you have some of them at Squad Fest?
Yeah.
All right.
Trevor brings.
I want a couple of them.
Why? For all the bass fishing you do?
I'm going to give my buddy John Ballard. He's a big bass fisherman. I'm going to have him try them out. He fishes all the tournaments in Texas. I mean, he's not like professional like Trevor over there. Now, Shanahan, I think Shanahan's a professional bass fisherman also. And if he's not, he should be. Ask him.
He's professional at living, Jeff.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it don't matter what I tell him about. He is up. He cool whips me. He tops me on everything I said.
Cool whips you.
I mean, he does. He's the topping on everything. Am I wrong? Because he's going to bring this up in the booth this weekend.
For sure.
So anyways, so the tackle business is taking off for you guys then. I never would have thought it's bass fishing in the state of Washington. I figured it would be salmon and lake trout and stuff like that.
No, and it certainly is, but that's all, kind of over on the coast. Over here, we're still, still get salmon, you still get everything else, but we have some amazing smallmouth lake fisheries. Coeur d'Alene is known as one of the better lakes in the country for this stuff. Pend d'Oreille is just beautiful, and so there is a more or less closet bass community that's around here that's kind of taken off a little bit.
Well, I mean, just the opportunity of like 55 usable lakes within an hour from downtown Spokane. So you have a lot of opportunity.
It's a beautiful part of the country. I understand why you guys cross the line for the tax reasons, but Idaho is prettier than Spokompton is.
For sure.
A few more trees over here.
Yeah, definitely. It's cleaner. It's newer, I guess, if you will, as far as where the demographic has moved to. So, I mean, Spokane is just a big city.
I tell people all the time, if you dropped your fat ass out of an airplane and you landed west of Spokompton and you had to guess where you are, nobody would ever say Washington State.
Yeah, you think you're in Mars.
It's crazy how pretty Coeur d'Alene is compared to that.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I mean, it all has its gloriness, right? When it comes to it, like, you get through the middle of the state, you hit the ag, and then you hit the mountains, and then you get to the coast and the rainfall.
Did you use the term gloriness?
Gloriness.
That's the first term for this podcast ever. Thank you.
No, there's a lot of firsts on this podcast, so
That is true.
That's right.
We watched the Goonies the other night.
Nice.
Saw the haystack.
Yeah. Old Rock, Cannon Beach. Yeah, that was fun.
Right where they were.
So you're not doing the 80s Bush comedy no more where they've showed a little bit of Bush in every one of them you've been watching? You're getting away from that, like Captain Ron?
He didn't show Bush and Captain Ron.
There's some boobies in there.
It's close.
Those
Not
are the
quite.
good ones.
Your story of your wife telling that story about the awkwardness in that room was great. Andy's like, oh, I forgot about that part. So fast forward, they're just having sex faster.
Well, yeah, because like now when you fast forward, like there's that little box down below that like you can see, like you still see what's going on. It's just quick. But I watched Captain Ron like maybe once. My wife said it was one of her favorite shows when she was growing up, so we were gonna watch it with the boys. And a little bit of racy humor, but then like comes like the sex scene, and like I can tell it's about to happen.
Andy's been there.
I fast forward like 30 seconds, and then it's the part where Martin Short is like, yeah, last night, or captain's log day, whatever. Best sex I've had in 3 years. I'm like, fuck. I didn't go far enough.
Well, then like sometimes it'll get stalled out in the bottom when you're switching screens, right?
Yeah.
You're fast forward, it just gets stuck on that one.
I think that's because you freeze it there and you pervert.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened to
VHS,
me
you gotta pause it.
on an
It was
airplane. We were flying airplane, and I was watching the Gucci movie, House of Gucci, where he rails her on the table at work. Well, I made it through that part, and then like all the screens go black and blank, like complete like reboot of every monitor that everybody's watching. So when it finally boots back up, it rewound it to that spot. So like I had like everybody around me, like, they're not focused on theirs just yet. Like it seems like everybody's looking at mine, and it's the sex scene of Lady Gaga getting railed on the table. I was like, oh, this is great.
They got some pretty, I guess, out there movies for the airplane, because you can just see everybody's screen.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, this is.
They do give you the disclaimer of like, be cognizant of like the children around you, and you're like, oh, I'll watch American history.
Me and Michelle were flying back from New York City, and we had I guess you call him a rabbi, a Jewish priest next to us. Had the, they braid their sideburns and shit. I mean, he was full-fledged on that crap.
Hasidic.
Yes. And he was kicking back fucking scotch and waters, and he was watching a racy movie next to Michelle. And I thought, well, this is funny as shit. I just wish I could figure out how to video this, He was just sitting there watching the whole damn thing. And it wasn't just on that part. We got detoured to Tulsa, so we had to sit on their tarmac for an hour to get and refuel us to fly back to DFW. So he watched another kind of sex movie during that time too. I thought, so some bitch ain't getting enough of it at the old rabbi center.
Probably watching how to give babies herpes. That is a thing in the Jewish community.
That would have been an interesting conversation. Now you've ran off all our Jews.
Wow.
Damn
Well,
it.
they're the population of the big.
But yeah, whenever they circumcise the baby, the rabbi has to like suck the blood off of the penis. Well, they have
right.
mouth herpes. So now babies, I'm serious. You can look it up. You're more than
I'm just embarrassed.
you're
That's
more
all
than
I'm just
welcome. You're more than
embarrassed
welcome
right
to fact check me if you don't believe me here.
No, I believe you. I just don't get. I don't get embarrassed much, but I'm
Bunch
embarrassed
of-
for the Jewish
Bunch of
community.
babies after their circumcision with the rabbis have contracted herpes.
Can you imagine that being the medical question? You're 18 trying to get in the military. Have you ever had a sexually transmitted disease? Herpes.
My circumcision.
How old were you? 3 days old. Damn, son, you started early.
Yeah. So check out your rabbi before you let them do this procedure.
Is this really the kind of podcast that group of guys are fixing to introduce a new product line really wanted to think about and talk about before we started this?
Does it
We'll just kind of let you guys go where you want to go.
Yeah, it usually just goes down to a dark corner.
Yes.
Well, last time we talked about all the pedophiles buying up all the houses in Idaho. So this is fitting.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Idaho still is I think now is the only state that they allow a firing line, a shooting line.
Yep.
As far as what do you want to call it? Not a lethal injection anymore.
Firing squad?
Firing squad, not firing line.
Idaho will do that, and pedophiles are like ranked number 1 on that.
Good for them. I found us a new place to eat in Mexico last week.
On the island? Where'd you go?
We went to Isla Mujeres, but we went to a restaurant called Rosa's Selena or Serena. It's like a 3-story building in the middle of town. Excellent food. Really a good place. We had a good time. I missed you there.
Was it pizza?
No, we had lobster, steaks. I mean, everything they had was really good. It was a high-end restaurant. It was nice.
I'm ready to go to Mexico.
Are you making fun of Mexico now?
No, I'm ready to go back. I need it.
Well, we're going to go back again in March next year, February. I'm sure you won't go, but you'll be invited again.
Well, I'm sure you guys won't come up for the turkey rodeo and tell everyone you will. So,
Well, you didn't even say you're coming to Mexico, so you could lie about there, T-Dog.
I'll lie about it later. You just got to wait right before the trip. And then
first of all, I'm glad you brung this up. What's that guy's name that's your godfather?
Phil.
Phil.
Oh, yeah, Phil. Yeah. Phil,
listen. If you would have showed up.
So, Phil, let me tell you something. Phil wants to whip my ass, it sounds like now.
Yes.
Trevor's godfather said, my godfather wants to whip your ass for making fun of Trevor never answering his phone. Anybody out there that calls Trevor Austin worldwide, how many of you does he ever answer the phone for? None. If I'm buying a fucking house, he'll answer his phone, but otherwise he ain't answering the phone.
I'll forward you now to my wife.
Yeah. Oh, so you don't even answer that call.
I can't. Too busy. I got 2 kids in my hands.
Well, and a tackle shop and a calls company.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're sitting there plucking balls. You got one of those things around here?
I should go grab it.
What is the, let's talk about the new call. The new goose call coming out.
Have we settled on the name? Is the name that we talked about last week, is that it?
I think so.
You think?
Honestly, I like it enough. I haven't hit the artwork scene yet on it, but I'm trying to.
You just left us.
I just left it. I went to go get it. But yeah, so the 1/2-inch spec call, the free bird, everybody.
I like that name. Have you got permission from Leonard Skinner to use their name?
We don't need permission.
Yeah, called them up.
We don't need permission.
You should be making fun of people that are dead. They're no longer with us.
We called them up. Went to the grave.
That's why they're not going to mind that this is getting poached.
It's one of the greatest songs ever. Can we see
it? Is. And it's going to be one of the greatest spec calls ever.
There it is.
The free bird.
Throw it back up there. The 1/2-inch.
1/2-inch spec call. We took the PC-24 barrel, and then we did a little tribute to old PS old style, the old spec call that they had, or their it's a fox call.
The Shanghai call?
No, not that one. But so yeah, that's what we did. We made a Pacific calls into, and we brought a little PS Old into it.
Let me see that again. Pick that up.
Break it.
Where's the camera?
Okay, it's a little different. I've got that Shanghai spec call here, that old one.
Well, you never sent me a photo, so
I did too. It's on your call. I called you and sent you a picture.
He was trying to FaceTime you.
Yeah.
FaceTime.
Yeah.
I'm sure Jeff knows how to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned how last week.
You would get a lot of nose in it. You would. This is what you're gonna see. Yeah. He's holding the phone down here, and you see up his nose.
Like all my dad's GoPro footage. Is it on? Is this fucking thing on?
Yes, Bill, it's on.
Yeah.
Poor senior citizens. We just get trashed everywhere we go. So are we gonna have any?
So Tony has been making TikTok videos now, and you can see like he's not quite sure if it's recording yet. Like he goes and then like, okay, it's going.
Make fun of another senior citizen now.
No, it's
You can
just
get that out. You can teach that. Just cut that.
you guys and y'all's technology use is just amusing to us.
Well, it's because we never had it till we was older. Wait till the new shit comes and your kid does this to y'all. So is this going to be in any other color schemes other than the bone white one?
It depends on how many I can make.
Yeah, it depends on what the schedule looks like for the next day and a half, Jeff.
Yeah.
How many are we going to have in St. Louis?
We made 5 of the first ones, and they're an ivory with no engraving right now. But it depends on what.
Oh, so you guys already talked about the name. Yeah, apparently we're calling it the Skinnerd.
Yeah, not the Skinner, the Freebird.
Oh, I like the Skinnerd. I like that. I think
Well,
the
then
Skinnerd.
it'd be like touching tips with like the old Walt Disney and the Stormtrooper. Yeah, touching. You're getting pretty close to using that same stuff. So I don't think we should go back to.
What's he talking about?
He's just worried about cease and desist letters from people.
I don't want to get in trouble.
The Skinnerd?
The Skinnerd's pretty close to Leonard Skinner.
It's
just like one name. Phil Knight. That's like just calling it the Knight. There's no law against that. We're calling it the Phil.
Yeah.
I like the Skinnerd. I think A-Pimp's onto something here.
Okay, draw me the artwork real quick.
I'm not an artist. A-Pimp is.
Give me an idea.
On the Freebird? On the Skinnerd?
On the Skinner now, yeah.
Get it.
Now we're changing.
Okay, never mind.
Have a plane with flames on it going down.
That's ugly.
Oh,
See?
That's tacky.
This guy gets it.
God. Yeah. We could be the action scene.
If it's going to be the Skinnerd, you'd probably have to have the rebel flag on it. Because that was Leonard. That was Leonard Skinnerd. I mean, that's just the way it was.
I was trying to get some ideas on what we should do for this artwork, and that's all that came up in my Google images. And I don't
was
know
Confederate flag?
That was it. Yep.
Yes, the world's not as woke as it was. I don't think you'll have any problems selling them. I think they'll sell the shitload out of them. You might be called racist assholes, but you'll still sell a lot of shit.
Well, most of these are going to go to the South, so I think we'll fit in.
Yeah, I don't think. Whoa, that's terrible. Wow. You're going to be close to Ferguson next week. I'd watch my mouth this weekend.
Okay.
Bad place to be.
So here's I've never launched a product, but could you do 2 engravings and see which one is more popular? The Rebel flag or go with the Freebird?
For sure.
I mean, just a lot of shit because every one of our calls has had like 9 different names or 7 different engravings or.
It's nice just to come out with one name and one artwork and call it good. Like we did that with the gobble tube. I had 2 different designs, and I did a split test, and the other band artwork won. So that's what we went with.
I mean,
but I don't even have it. I've got minimum ideas right now of trying to put this together in a day and a half for the artwork. So.
Do you have to have artwork though for on the call?
I say no. Trevor says
I get bitched at by our retailers when they're like,
I don't know what is this.
There's no name on it. It's like,
a flying airplane with flames coming out, everybody would know what that is. And a Confederate flag.
Gonna stand out.
I'm sure they're gonna go plane crash, rebel flag, Southern Rock, Leonard Skinner, Freebird. Got it.
Yep. Why don't you just take a plane, put a plane on it with the Confederate flag on the tail? No flames.
I never thought about doing the plane or the Confederate flag, Jeff.
You didn't?
No.
That's because you guys live in the Northwest.
You guys have all the ideas.
Freebird was as far as we got.
Yep. I started on covers and trying to figure out how I could take it. And it was just Confederate flags. Damn it. So
you know who you should talk to.
I got a day. We've done it in less.
You should talk to Dirk.
That's what I was fixing to say.
Yeah, for sure. I should talk to Dirk. Dirk would be a fun one to draw. He'd just draw a beautiful plane going down.
You know what makes me feel? You know what makes me feel so good? Because I know here on August 31st, the day before dove season, we're still going to be trying to get all our shit together. It's good to see you guys trying to get your shit together before you're fixing to leave 48 hours out on.
Well, 15 years into it, we're still doing it the same way. And how many years are you into it? And you're still doing
30
the same
something, and it's the same fucking deal all the time. What about a guitar on it?
See,
the Skinner with just a
that's
guitar
like that. Okay.
No,
we do a guitar.
No, don't do a guitar.
Wings. Guitar with wings.
No,
Wow.
I don't like that.
I wanted to do a specklebelly
Yes.
because they have the eagle, right? Like the eagle with the wings coming out like this. I wanted to change the eagle into a specklebelly.
and put the stars and bars around them like the Leonard Skinner deal.
I can't draw, so
You can go to this thing called the computer, Mr. Technology. He's making fun of me, and you can probably pull that right off.
you don't think I've tried that yet, Jeff?
Don't worry, we have a lot of Chat GPT prompts.
Yes.
You can't pull up the Leonard Skinner logo.
What?
You can't pull up a Leonard Skinner logo and just transform the goose from the.
No, I did. It's just they're not as detailed as you would, or they can't pull the correct characteristics a specklebelly has and put it in for where the eagle's at.
What I would have done about March 1st is I'd have reached out to Dirk and said, "Hey, draw me up a really cool idea."
That'd have been sick if we could plan that far ahead.
So next year, let me know in October what your plan is for next year.
He's like,
Jeff just ruined this.
Whole fucking thing's ruined.
I'm not even going to go to Squad Fest. Hopefully you guys have a good mood.
How many of these calls do you think you'll have for sale? Because people are going to come get them all because we sell out of every call there. How long?
6?
4?
I'm
5?
I'm hoping 24. I'm hoping we can actually get 24 done.
2 dozen of the free birds is what we're shooting for.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a lofty goal or is that pretty attainable, Alex?
This should be pretty attainable if we can get the guts. The guts is going to be the biggest thing.
Could we push it to 50?
St. Louis.
Do what?
I fly out Thursday, so we got a couple extra days. Riley leaves tomorrow, and I'm flying out Thursday. So
you want me to give you my address to where I'm staying at and you can just send them to our house there?
No. I'm just going to fly.
I'm talking to A-Pimp now, not you, okay?
Okay. Yeah, he's got the control on this one.
So, is there going to be room for Andy to sign these calls?
Ooh.
Yeah, the people's foreheads.
That's what we need. Andy, just send me your signature. We'll put your signature on it, and that's it.
There. Done. Yeah, that's a good deal. Andy, you got one, Andy. What do you think of it?
I love it. I'm still going to send you that sound file. I know you told me to do it last week. Been busy.
Oh, yeah.
We was off all week last week.
That was the end of last week. It was like Thursday.
So 2 days ago, you told him basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I love it. It runs really, really easy. So I was in love with the 530. That was my favorite specklebelly call I've ever picked up. This is much easier to run, and the range on it is very, very easy it's easy to go from high to low. A monkey can run this call now. You don't really have to have you don't got to worry about back pressure as much as you did with your typical specklebelly call. I love it. I think you guys hit a home run with it. I really do.
Good. That's all I want to hear.
And you guys like it too. That's also important.
When we sign off, you can tell us what you actually think.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it is good to hear that. That's been a pretty constant. We've had great feedback on the 530 for a long time, but to get something even easier with how the guts are designed, using that thinner, skinnier reed, and playing around with the tuning, we said the same thing. It's no different than being at several different trade shows and trying to teach people how to spec call. You kind of notice right away that
what's missing.
This is hard to teach somebody to do. So if you can remove a lot of those hiccups and getting even a 530, which is well known as an easy running call, we are definitely excited to bring this to the marketplace.
And Stacy Coker was also a pretty decent portion of this as well, developing this call. And so just kind of talking with Stacy through all these years, I mean, he goes after specs day in, day out. And it seems like it's shifting as far as I got to call harder, longer, louder, pull them all the way in, blah, blah, blah. And I think it's shifting more to these birds are either becoming more, they're older or the hatches aren't good. I don't know what it is, but they seem to get a little bit harder. And people are overblowing, overcalling, and kind of ruin their hunt that way. And so bringing out a product that is a softer, easier, and a more of a finishing style, I think we hit it with what the market is going towards. So
yeah, and to piggyback off of what Alex said, A-Pimp, I will not pick up a spec call at a trade show because I mean, I'm used to mine. I can make mine go. But if you want to look like an asshole, just go pick up a random specklebelly call off of a shelf and try to make it run. There's some finesse to it. You know what I mean? Like each call breaks over just a little bit differently, and it's very, very easy to squawk and sound like you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
100%. And it's just trying to find the right back pressure, and that's just all in your hands on opening and close. So it is difficult and it is daunting to do it, especially in front of folks. People walk out, they're like, I don't want to do it. Let's hear you blow it. It's like, well, right.
We can have any new.
We can tune it to you.
Helpful.
So, are you ready for the heat this weekend?
I bought a fan for us. I got let's see, my mom bought me one of those spray mister fans as well. So
You look like a real chotch with that walking around.
Well, I wanted to have a full like spray booth coming out because last year I'm tuning someone's call and I have sweat dripping off my nose into their call. I'm like, this is disgusting.
So you need a mister.
I need a mister. I need a lot.
Michelle bought us for Father's Day. She bought these portable fans by battery, and you just put them, they blow pretty heavy. I'm gonna bring mine, and Andy's gonna bring his. I'll be walking around, look like a real tool.
Anyway, he's sitting there, Kim.
Jeff will be in his wheelchair with his fan.
Yeah, exactly. We'll wheel you in.
I'm gonna go to the doctor this afternoon, and if they have to operate on me, Andy's gonna feel really bad pushing me around.
No, I won't.
You'll push me around?
Huh?
You'll push me around?
Well, we're going to take shifts. We've got people at Pacific. I'll wheel you in. Tony can wheel you out. We can tag team it while we're there.
I'll wheel you to the bar, so I get right in front.
Yeah. If anybody, I don't know, we can have Riley wheel him to the bathroom or something.
Riley ain't going to be there.
Scott?
Riley
he's going to be there? Okay.
Ruger's not going to be there.
Ruger's not going to be there. Riley will be.
Yeah. Scone leaves tomorrow with the truck and trailer.
Yep.
Okay, so are you guys, who all's in the same team will be at Des Moines?
No. Well, we got part of it. I guess it'll be me, Scone, and Waylon. Waylon works for Scone.
So let me wrap my head around this. Riley is taking off. He's leaving tomorrow. Yeah. Truck, trailer, all your gear for the next 2-3 weeks. All your shit leaves with Riley tomorrow. As the two captains of this enterprise, are y'all at all nervous about Riley having all of your inventory driving halfway across the country?
No, because he's a farm kid.
Okay.
I wouldn't have any problem with him. He's a very responsible young man.
What I'm worried about with Riley is he drives everything so freaking hard that I'm worried he's going to blow that truck up. And he's not going to make it to St. Louis.
Would you be more nervous if Mikey Soberano was getting in your truck at Spokompton and going there?
I don't know, man. I mean, you gotta stay awake. That's it. So
you gotta stay awake.
Then that's it. So I don't care what you're taking and what you're drinking. Just stay awake and get to point B.
I think Riley will do a wonderful job. I don't think you have anything to worry about.
No, I know that. But how old is Riley?
Riley's 24.
Yeah, but that's like 50 as a farm kid.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's like Blake at 24. Never mind. Let me
think
somebody else.
The best part about Riley, and that's why him and I can travel these shows. Well, this year I don't have to drive, but we can put 15 hours each in, and we'll get to the place. Like he lives to be on the road, so I'm kind of in the same.
Is Daniel helping y'all out at Delta or Ducks?
Who?
Daniel Carter.
Yeah, he's supposed to be at. We're not going to Ducks.
No Ducks this year.
I mean, at Delta.
Delta, yeah.
He's a good hand.
He's great, man. That kid's a sales pitching. I mean, he can sell anything, man.
Yeah, he don't take no for an answer.
He's a good kid.
He's a great kid. He's another one I would trust driving halfway across the world with my shit.
No, I know that. I mean, I don't discount that Riley is responsible. I just worry about like shit happens on the open road. You know what I mean? Trannies go out.
He can. I mean, he's able to figure it out. Like Jeff said, he's a farm kid. They don't sit there and pull over and be like, help. I think he's able to figure it out. So whatever he does run into.
Of the guys that work for us, Andy, in the same predicament, would you trust Nolan?
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah.
Blake?
Yeah. 100% I'd trust Blake.
Snacks?
Yeah, Snacks will figure it out. Snacks very industrious.
Jed?
Driving combines.
Well, Jed is as old as I am. Jed is older than me, so yes, I trust Jed.
Yeah, everybody that works for us, I'd trust. So
okay, well, there you go. You answered
my
question.
What about who am I forgetting about right now?
Shit, I don't know.
I'm forgetting about somebody.
Fucking million of them every other year.
I was gonna say Lawson King, but he's not here no more.
I think you covered them all.
Oh, Fisher. I'd trust Fisher too. Everybody that works for me, I trust because they're responsible kids.
Yeah, but it's just some people like some people are just shit magnets, and when you put them out there, just bad shit happens. I can see that with Fisher.
No,
the universe was against him.
No, Fisher's
the universe. Good. I'm not saying he's not a good kid. I'm just saying the universe was against him, and now we got a blown tranny in Nebraska.
He's blowing a tranny where?
Say that out loud,
yeah,
Andy.
fuck.
I've already.
Sorry.
Just because we got a pimp on, we got to use different language,
Your
okay?
fuel pump goes out in Nebraska. How about that?
Okay, that sounds better than blowing a tranny.
We make it with no issues. That never fucking happens.
Yeah. Because I blew my dad's truck up years ago going to Game Fair.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I bet he was proud.
$12,000. I'm like, listen, it was going to happen at some point anyways.
So
just because it happened to be in North Dakota doesn't mean it didn't happen to you in Seattle.
So did Phil take up for you on this too, since you're his godson and he takes up for you all the time when you're an ass to me?
Oh yeah. He's got my back for all of it. He wants me to be an ass back to you. Yeah.
Oh, good for Phil. Way to
He's
go,
my
Phil.
other. He's my other dad. You're my Texas dad down there. Phil's like my, now he's my other dad because I don't have a dad. So thanks, Jeff.
So Phil's got 49 states. I got one.
Thanks for bringing that up again, Jeff.
Yeah. I don't have my dad either. We're both orphans.
That's true.
We're like the Snoopy kids.
Yeah, right. We're living it, man. It's okay. Man, that's what makes the world go round.
That's exactly right.
But no, I'm not afraid of Riley taking the truck and trailer and getting to St. Louis. It's when he gets to St. Louis and what he does after the shows is what I start getting worried about.
Yeah, I worry about you guys a lot on that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go not as much.
I'm not as crazy as I used to be. That's for sure. No.
We'll see about that. You're the only person I know that's seen at 4 o'clock in the morning riding a scooter down Little Rock in the ghetto going to Taco Bell.
Well, sometimes
it's just like home.
What? What do you mean? I gotta take the green scooter downtown Spokane. See my peeps.
I did. I've told Michelle so many times.
Now I can't do that shit.
I've told Michelle so many times. I said I worry and pray about them boys so much because I said one of these days something bad's going to happen because they put themselves in some terrible situations.
Talking hella shit.
Remember in Baton Rouge, that bar y'all went to after we went to Tigerland? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you wouldn't have been proud. You would not have been proud. You'd been worried like I was.
The one in Memphis where we went in at midnight and you walk in and it's just smoke. You can't see anything besides 2 feet in front of you. That's when
safe. It's safer for them that way because if you could see that other shit, you wouldn't go in there. That's all a ploy.
Yeah. Then you walk in, there's a disco ballroom, and then there's everyone dancing, and it felt like an 80s club. That was pretty sweet.
So what's the worst dive you've been to since you've been in the hunting business? Because y'all frequent places that I would not be caught dead in.
Mm-hmm.
So which places is the worst?
Like bar,
anything,
city,
anywhere, wherever. Take your pick.
Oh,
and it's hard to beat home.
That's for you. I don't know about that one. There's a lot of shitty places. I honestly, like, one of the worst hotels I've ever stayed at traveling was down in Lubbock, and there was blood on the walls.
In Lubbock, Texas.
In Lubbock, yeah.
What was it? Super 8?
Probably. There was a good one and a bad one, and we got the bad one.
That's because you saved $14 a night.
No, 100%. That's what it was. And I didn't have any. I was not in charge of planning that trip. That was Mather. That was when we were doing Slade films. But yeah, there was blood on the wall and there was blood in the sheet.
Oh.
And we sat down in bed and looked over and we're like, "What the fuck, Mather? What'd you do?" And he's like, "Well, this one was cheaper." I go, "By how much?" And he goes, "Jeff, I think it was $15. It was cheaper by 50."
So Lubbock, Texas is ranked 1 on the worst places that you've stayed.
Oh.
We're going to get another 1A now.
For sure.
Where?
But Little Rock wasn't bad. I felt pretty safe on that street. They shut it down for us.
The hotel was nice, but you get
besides the rap group out in the parking lot that we were trying to be a part of.
Yeah, you get 2 blocks away and it got pretty nasty pretty quick.
Pretty fast.
Where's Delta going to be at after next year? Do you know?
They said Kansas City.
That's not that. I kind of wondered where it would go after that. Kansas City is not. That's a good spot. It's in the middle of America. When you said Kansas, I thought you were going to say Wichita, Kansas. I thought, well, there's a lot of waterfowlers there too. Oklahoma City was terrible because they didn't do any kind of publicity for it.
Well, but also talking to other people, Oklahoma's a destination place. People go to Oklahoma. It's like having ducks in Dallas.
Mm.
That was a shit show for 3 years.
Well, they didn't have it the same kind of venue they've got now.
Well, no, for sure.
It was outside and it was hot.
People that would have to come from Dallas and be a part of the waterfowl community I mean, yeah, people go duck hunting but they don't go buy product, right? Like they're all going to you guys or other outfitters to go hunting.
So you're looking for a do-it-yourself destination?
Do it yourself is the guys that are going to come out that are local that are going to buy product.
Oklahoma City's got a ton of those. They just didn't market it worth a shit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a ton of great waterfowl hunting around Oklahoma, and a lot of great waterfowl hunters that didn't even know about it.
Outfitters, though.
What?
There's a lot of outfitters, though. A lot of people travel to Oklahoma to go hunting.
Yes.
Now, granted, I've never done it, so
yes. Kansas is the same way, though. You know, a lot of do-it-yourselfers there, and a lot of people go there to do it yourself. But then a lot of people go to hunt with outfitters up there.
For sure. I mean, every major area is going to have a bunch of outfitters, but as long as you have a decent-sized metropolitan area and people that in public land, like you're going to bring in. I think that's why Memphis works out well. There's so many duck clubs there. There's so much public land, and there's just a lot of do-it-yourself hunters. I think that's why Memphis is a great place for ducks to be at.
Ducks has a great thing going there, and another really crazy thing is I talked to a guy last year, and he was from New York or somewhere. I was like, God almighty, how long did it take you to get here? Oh, 8 hours. Shit's longer. It's closer for him than it was for me. But I don't think same as St. Louis for this weekend of squad. You'll talk to people from Pennsylvania, and I'm thinking, Jesus, that's a long ass drive. And shit, they don't drive as far as we do. Now, do you ever see Delta going to the West Coast?
No, I don't see a single show going to the West Coast. If they do, it'd be Sacramento.
Well, they already have a big show at Sacramento, don't they? It's one of your better shows, isn't it?
Yeah, ISE. But
it'd be cool to see like an actual waterfowl like this style show.
Right. ISE is just it's as much as it is an RV show and a outfitter guide show, fishing, offshore, this, that, the other thing. So it's just a large outdoor show. And those are the ones that, we do here on the West Coast. You don't have a waterfowl specific kind of venue.
Zero.
We don't have the population of hunters out here. Now in California, you do, but sort of the same scenario. I mean, there's the sweat lines to get into the refuges and things like that, but otherwise you're paying $12,000-$15,000 for a seat in one pit in one field for one season.
And they all try to buy. I mean, there's tons of them that pay for it. So.
Is Reed Exhibition, is that the one that puts out ISE or ISE one on? Is that who does it?
No, that is sports expos or something like that. But they have the International Sportsman's Expos or ISE shows.
The one that's in Minneapolis and Denver and Phoenix too. Same company. Yeah, I did. Phoenix.
It's a West Coast show. It's Denver, Phoenix, Salt Lake City.
Yeah. I did Denver. I've done Denver and Phoenix. I did Phoenix back when it used to be at the old fairgrounds. I had it broke into about 3 or 4 different buildings, and then we went to the Cardinal Stadium. The last 2 years I went was in it, and then Denver was downtown. It had a really good an area to do it, and Minneapolis was my first big show that I ever went to. And it was 10 days, way too freaking long.
10-day show?
Oh, it's miserable. And I went to Harrisburg one time and did that show.
I want to do Harrisburg one time and see what that's like.
Yeah, you say that.
For sure. No, I say that. I'd just love to see what it's about.
It is cool. You need to come out with an Amish call. And I'm not making fun of nobody. I'm telling you right now, those people show up in buses. They can't drive, but someone else can drive them. And they'll pull up in an old yellow hammer school bus, and there'll be 40 Amish people get out of that damn thing. And then another one will pull up. And then you'll see them walking around, and you'll see the dudes with the starter beards and the little hats. And then with some chick wearing a rock and roll T-shirt. And then you'll see a rock and roll kid walking around with some chick in her little Amish bonnet and shit. It's a whole different world.
Well, you got 1 million some people that show up to that show.
Yeah, I've been to busier shows, but not 10 days straight of it. But it seemed like one day there'd be a whole lot of bunch of people there from Philadelphia. Then the next day it would be New York City. But I mean, there's big groups of guys that come from all over that East Coast because it's only a 2-hour drive from most everywhere.
Yeah, it's centrally located for the whole East Coast. It's easy to get to. And that's our problem over here. Nothing's easy to get to. Sacramento, I mean, for us, it's 15 hours to get to Sacramento driving.
So what would be like the furthest west that one of these big shows could go and still pull in a crowd? Do you think it'd be like Denver?
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
Salt Lake.
Salt Lake's probably one of your bigger areas because it's just a large hub for travel and everything else. But big game hunting is the thing out here. Right. Big game hunting, salmon, and offshore fishing. The amount of Alaska guides that are at our bigger shows in Portland, Tacoma, all that. I mean, just like we're talking about 30% of the vendors at Squad Fest being call makers, well, 40% of the vendors at these shows are Alaska guides or
Right.
people who are teaching on the Columbia and doing that kind of stuff. So like, again, I just don't know that we have the demographic of, concentrated hunters here, waterfowl specific, that would really warrant having that kind of event. And I mean, you can look at it and even think of like Oregon Waterfowl Festival is a prime example of how that event like that would go. You'd have maybe 400-500 people that could maybe show up there, and that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
The other problem is that there's no population at Salt Lake City. I thought Salt Lake City was 1 million plus people live there. It's not as big as Lubbock is.
Really?
Yeah, it's 200,000 people.
That's one of the biggest outdoor shows on the West Coast.
Yeah, it's the smallest city in the United States that has two the big four pro sports franchises.
How big?
In a big travel hub, you can't get anywhere on the West Coast without going through Salt Lake City and everything else. So like, I think it is a central area, kind of a gateway to get around to all those southwestern states, and that just leads to a lot of people coming and going from there. But as far as living there, I don't know. And Portland, Seattle, Tacoma, stuff like that, kind of the same thing. I mean, you just got a lot of travel that goes through those areas.
Yeah.
Oh, there's just too much shit to do over here when the shows are going on, and so people are doing everything else.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just wondered like how far west could a show go, waterfowl specific, go and still make sense, still draw people in, still have people travel to it. Yeah,
I would love to see the Sacramento. Like, I would love to see what that is, but I think that's your only city on the West Coast that would actually, hold a decent showing for the population of waterfowl. But other than that, I mean, there's tons of hunters in Portland all the way up to Seattle, but I just don't see it.
I lied about Salt Lake City. It's got 1.3 million people in the area, but the population of it is only 200,000. Is less than 200,000 people. So it's a big metropolitan area, about like Oklahoma City.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to get into because it's a flight hub. I can tell you a place that's a pain in the ass to get into is Spokane for a flight.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's growing, man. It's growing. Okay, you got to fly Alaska.
Yeah, we got another terminal.
Yeah.
Do y'all? Who's flying in there now? Just Alaska?
No, I mean they all fly into it.
Everything I happen, you got to fly to Seattle, then to Spokane. Is they flying a direct from Denver to Spokane now?
Mm-hmm. They do it direct.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I'm flying to Denver to St. Louis.
that makes sense.
Yeah, Denver, Minneapolis, and Seattle.
Those are your main ones that you hit to.
I hope you have more fun at the Denver airport than Andy did last time he was there.
I'm glad just to not travel like Andy. So, because it's just hectic.
yeah.
You don't have any luck.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I asked a question about hitting the open road and the truck and the trailer.
Yeah, if you want to go down that road, no, I would not give you the keys to this to be like, okay, you got to go across the country. No,
Right.
I love you, but it would not. You kind of run into those situations.
I'd
Yeah.
give it to you. I just give you Trevor's phone number.
Yeah. Fuck.
What,
Leave me stranded.
You know what Andy did this weekend with his sons? Andy's such a good dad. He's done an amazing thing I don't want to talk about because I don't want to restate hear this. But Andy and them did something else this weekend that was amazing. They took the boys to see Hey Dude.
No, dude, perfect.
No, Dude Perfect. Not Hey Dude. Dude Perfect.
We did not look at a bunch of shoes.
Okay, I was wondering.
That's
Where was
not
that at?
It was in Dallas. It was fun.
The boys looked like they had a great time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. it was
Did you
good.
have a great time, Andy?
Do what?
Did you have a great time?
It was a good time. Yeah. They did. So, I'll be honest with you. I didn't know any of the Dude Perfect names. I didn't know any of those guys. But my kids watch them on YouTube, and I guess like every other fucking preteen young child does right now.
So they knew the guys?
Oh, they know all of them.
Oh, I wouldn't. I'm like you. If you said, Jeff, will give you $1 million to name a dude on Dude Perfect, I'd be like, Bob.
Still don't
Look, I don't know.
them. Still really don't know them. But anyway, they have like squad games. So it's them versus like another team. And like they've got like a football throw that is impossible. They played basketball, soccer, go-kart soccer, big ball golf. They had 7 different sports, but yeah, it was a good time. Kids liked it. The go-kart soccer was the highlight of it all.
Where were they at? At American Airlines Center?
Yeah.
And it was sold out, wasn't it?
Not quite, but yeah, I mean, it's more sold out than it wasn't.
It's crazy. And another one that I think is absolutely nuts is the banana guys.
I want to see that.
They played 100,000 people at Texas A&M the other night. They played baseball game.
Well, I think Dude Perfect like hits different cities, and I think when they were in Oklahoma City, Savannah Banana was the team that they played against. So like here in Dallas, it was a bunch of other YouTube stars. They had like an illusionist and like some other guys. They had a kid. I don't know what he did on YouTube, but he goes by Fat Stafford.
Oh, they're great. That's when the guys.
Fat Stafford?
Yeah, they do the. I would have won $1 million. They do the undodge ball where they throw shit and they get like 5 points. They hit the one in the balls and then they get 3 points for a headshot. And they'll throw tomatoes. They throw some kind of like a yogurt can at each other. It's called.
YouTube was a thing when we were kids. We would have made so much fucking money. We just did that shit.
No, I'm telling you, like this is right up y'all's alley. Like they had like big ball. They had like golf, with these huge fucking beach balls. Go-kart soccer, like this is right up you guys' alley.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. You just get a
Fat Stafford. Was the other kid on there Marty maybe or
Jeff? I don't know.
There's two of them, but they've started this about 3 years ago. I started following them because they beat the shit out of each other. They made me laugh. Man, they're all over the place. They got millions and millions of viewers, so there's not a ton of how much money they're making off of their videos. But it's on Facebook, Fat Stafford. But they throw. They'll throw tomatoes at each other, and they call it undodge ball, and they try to hit each other, and then they make them turn around, and they take a plastic bat, and they throw a bat at each other. And each fucking plastic bat at about 20 yards hurt you. They can't throw tomahawk style because they hit you right on the spine.
They got rules.
Yeah, they got some rules in there.
No tomahawk chop.
The one guy catches marshmallows in his mouth.
He was there.
Okay, that's the other kid.
I'm not seeing any of this.
We're just boring.
Yeah,
he was there.
One guy's claim is he catches marshmallows. I saw Arch Manning throw them to him. Throw a marshmallow 30, 40 yards. This guy catches it in his fucking mouth.
Fat Stafford was chunking marshmallows to this kid while we were there.
Which one of y'all would be the marshmallow catcher and thrower in y'all's group?
I'd be the catcher for sure.
You be the catcher?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could probably be the thrower as well. I don't know. I guess I haven't seen Alex throw something for a while, so.
It's been a long time.
So now that the tackle business is exploding.
Yeah, show us this now that you've got it handy. That is it.
And that is a bait that fish. I would have never even thought that. It looks like something you buy at a grocery store, like the little squishies. That's the business y'all should be in, is that squishy business.
Ball, yeah, COVID ball.
What's that called right there?
COVID ball.
COVID ball.
And so
the Yerges.
you just put the hook inside of that like you would a worm?
Yeah, more or less. There's several different rigging methods, but yeah, big, like Ryugi Talisman is a great brand for those. It's basically a really big, large drop shot hook, something like a 1 or 2 aught size, and hook it right through it and just hop it along.
So you're bouncing it on the bottom like a worm then?
More suspended fishing, trying to keep it up off the bottom. Think of it as like
Texas rigged.
Minnow. No, not a Texas rig. You can call Matt Robertson. He'll explain it to you.
What's the Carolina rigging? That's where they bounce the weight off the bottom and they keep the thing floats a little above it, right?
That's Carolina
rigging, yes.
Carolina rigging or Texas rig. There's several different items there.
Are you going to come up with Spokane rigging?
Yeah, I can't stick a hypodermic needle in it.
You definitely could.
Needle rig.
That's how you get your smelling.
Well, my question now.
We found most success in myself fishing it anyway, either throwing a treble hook through it and just kind of suspending it over, and let's say you got like weeds or grass growing up, trying to keep it above those things and fish it kind of like you would either a wacky rig Senko around docks or open water stuff, and getting it down to them a little quicker with some Nico weights or nail weights to help get it to the right depth column and stuff. I mean, it's kind of an infinite weird bait that there's not one specific good way to rig it, and you can get as creative or weird as you want. Like Pat, our buddy that moved up and has been working here, he's literally catching them on taking all the skirt off of his jigs and throwing this onto a jig hook, and he finds that him doing it that way, he's caught several fish on it doing it that way.
Are you gonna go to the iCast or to the Bass Classic?
No, I mean I want to go to the Bassmaster just because I've started chatting around with some of those guys and knowing them on a personal level in some way, shape, or form. I think it would be a cool event to go to, especially taking the kid. His eyes get really, really big when he hears about. We met Brandon Polinick the other weekend. He was on a lake that we fish all the time, and so we pulled up right next to him. My kid got to say hi, and he was really big-eyed about it. So it's like, hey, this would be cool to take you down here and meet these dudes and, you know, say hey to them and do all that. But as far as like trade show booths and other things like that, trying to sling this, we've got a long ways to go. I mean, we're you know, we have some capabilities here that we're really excited about, and that we can make all of our own molds, prototype all of our own stuff, and we're pretty much limitless in anything we want to do because of what the call company has done for so long. So like, I'm excited to see where that goes, but we're still very much so in the beginning stages of like, hey, we've got one of the craziest baits that you can make and craziest molds that are out there, but not everybody wants to fish a germ, you know. So like, where are regular worms at, ribbon tails, and, you know, other crazy creation, Senkos, so that's all this guy knows how to throw. Like, there's a bunch of that stuff that I'm hoping will follow suit, but we're also coming into the busiest time of year for Pacific calls. So I think we're probably waiting until around either right after turkey season or during turkey season to really kind of flip gears again and get back to doing a lot of tackle-based stuff.
Well, I'm telling you right now, the fishing business, when I go into those Bass Classics, just amazes me how much money people spend on fishing. Not even counting the freaking boat.
Well, I mean, we ran the numbers and did all that stuff too. Like, at any given time in the United States, there's usually like 1.1 million waterfowl hunters, right around 46 million bass fishermen.
Yeah, because it's cheap. Most towns have a lake that's got public access where you can sit on the bank and throw a reel out if you want to, or a river, you know, or places like that. It's not that easy to go duck hunting. And the cost of a fishing pole, you can go buy a ready set deal from Walmart with Matty Robertson's name on it for $150 probably, or less.
Oh, they cost that much?
Some of them are.
Fuck around.
Shit, you can spend a ton of money on a rod and reel, but for $100 you can be fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
you ain't getting in the duck hunting game for $100.
You just bought a half a boot.
You bought a what?
Half of a boot.
Yes.
$100.
Next year, I just looked up the Bassmaster. It's in Greenville, South Carolina.
Yep.
So
very, very excited to try to get to that one. We missed it this year. We were just too busy. But and actually, we were going to go. I had a hotel room booked and everything, but my kid needed to have his tonsils taken out, so we couldn't go.
God bless you.
We'll get it next year, and so he's very excited to go next year, and like it's just been fun.
My dad had a chance to get my tonsils taken out when I was young, and we went duck hunting 15 times instead. So I got mine out at 32, and I was miserable. So good for you for being a good dad.
That was all mom. I was like, we could go, and then like, yeah, I mean, you'll be all right, buddy, but. No, he was, I mean, they have like 5 levels of like where your tonsils are at or whatever. And he was almost a 4.5, which meant that his tonsils almost touched at the back of his throat. So like he'd have to sleep with his head up and do it. And it was like, something's wrong. Your kid's sick a lot. I'm like, yeah. So he got the tonsils out and he's been much better on the attendance factor, sleeping a lot better. So it was definitely warranted.
That's crazy. I still have my tonsils. I am fully intact here.
I hope you keep them for a long time.
Minus the foreskin.
Mine were mine was bad, and it just kept getting worse and worse. And I had sore throat from mid-October till about mid-March, just all the time. It's a terrible deal. So I'm glad you got those taken care of. This was the first year I hadn't been to the Bass Classic in 3 years, and it's interesting. The first time I went to one was in Knoxville, where it was this year. And I was shocked at how much bass fishing shit there is.
It's crazy.
I mean, I was just absolutely.
How many people will show up to that?
Huh?
How many people will show up to that?
The same people that are at ducks, same kind of crowd.
He
same
said
as
how
turkey.
many?
I don't know, but it's the same crowd as that you got it.
It's busy, like it's fucking shoulder to shoulder the whole time.
It's just like turkey, or it's just like ducks was last year in Memphis.
It's
not like game fair where you get run out for being a little loud. It's nothing like that.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Someone messaged me and asked me the other day if he was going to be there. I said, no, they got booted out of there.
For blowing their calls.
Kicked out. Never going back. Yeah. I'm going to egg his house when I go up and park the truck and trailer.
That's bad customer service on their part. That show, those people are nice people, I'm assuming, except for the people you dealt with. But that's 2 weekends in a row is really tough for exhibitors.
Well, and they're kicking more people out that are in the waterfowl world.
They kicked
bringing more season packets in dog grooming.
Oh, they've kicked out more people?
They were threatening, what was it, R&T or Stahl wasn't going to go back or something?
Stahl bailed out at the same time that we did. And I mean, guys, 100%, we get it. Like you put a call company next to, you know, somebody who's trying to sell window gutters and other home improvement projects,
and that's what we battle here on the West Coast.
In our case, the lady that was, you know, selling freeze-dried health food packets, it's just never going to work, right? She wants to talk to her customer, and she's talking to the lady that's got a stroller and everybody else, and I've got, you know, 6 15-year-olds in there with flat bills just absolutely shredding on duck and goose calls. Like, I need those people to do that so that they get excited about my product to buy it. So I'm not going to tell people to stop. I'm not going to encourage people not to call. And I mean, at one point, one of the guys from Game Fair, I won't name names, he walked up and legitimately asked me if I would be willing to take my customers outside of the booth that I paid for, walk them over to my neighbor's trailer, and find out if they would be okay with me putting them in the trailer and closing the door to blow their duck calls.
Oh,
and
wow.
that's
I'd have said, kiss my ass. I had that run. I had that run in Fort Worth years ago when Andy was blowing a goose call, and the lady next to me was this old dried up old lady. I'm just going to say it that way. Anyway, she started bitching, and her husband her son. She was helping her son at this booth. They sold. I'm not going to name the product because they're still around, and he's still alive. I was shocked because I saw him about a year ago. But anyways, this was 20 years ago, and she bitched about it, and they come up to me and I said, listen, I'm at a freaking hunting show. I told her, I said, we're at a hunting show, and we're going to blow goose calls. If you don't like it, get your booth and go somewhere else. But I said, this is the way it's going to be. And then the guy that come over from Texas Trophy Hunter goes, did y'all have a problem? I said, no, we didn't have a problem at all. I told her we were going to blow calls. That's what we're here for. We're at a hunting show. Okay, thank you, Jeff. And that was the end of it. I mean, but we weren't we didn't have 15 people doing it. I went through that. Eli was next to me at Ducks, the original Ducks show in 96 or 97 in Memphis. And I had Eli on one side of me and somebody else on the other side. But Eli, them people loved Eli Haydale. And they come over there and he blew a duck call the whole freaking time. I mean, at all. But I was at a hunting show. What was I expecting? You know?
Yeah.
I would have rather been somewhere about 2-3 booths down, but that's the way it is. You're at a hunting show, but that show won't last long. If they run the hunting guys out, that's what people are going there for. They don't want to go to a damn home center and look at windows. They'd go to Home Depot.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem with all of our West Coast shows. That's what we battle with. We battle with the pillow guy. We battle with the optics, whoever it is. But I think that's one of the reasons why we keep getting our booths bigger, so we don't have to have neighbors, or we try to line up where Scone or another outfitter or another company that we know here on the West Coast that we'll go to and we'll say like, hey, can we be next to each other so we don't annoy the neighbor and now we have a conflict.
When I went to Pennsylvania, and I've only been to Pennsylvania once, and it was a long, long time ago at Harrisburg, but they had one booth of like all turkey stuff, and then have a booth, the whole line booth would be deer hunters, and then they'd have waterfowl hunters. And I thought that's really a good way of doing it, except a lot of people don't like that because they don't like being across their competitor trying to sell the guy the same hunt. Or some guy comes up and asks me about a hunt. He don't want to go to the guy next to him and ask for the same thing because then he feels bad. I mean, it's just, so I like it mixing everybody up. But I've never understood if the call's a problem, why the game fair don't have a certain area just with calls. It's an outdoor show and have all the duck calls on one spot.
And it's called Waterfowler Hill. And if you ask anybody about where Waterfowler Hill is at, nobody goes.
No one knows where it's at. It's a dead end up there.
Right? Yep.
You got to walk past a couple booths, past the food, and then it's like, oh, here's this little trail that you're gonna go up to this.
Can you go get in your trailer and close
the door? Close the door with that young child and teach him to.
I mean, it wasn't a solution, and it was like, hey, look, you guys, if you got to move me, you got to move her. I don't care, but like, I've been here for X amount of years. Let's do this, let's do that, and it just kind of fell on dead ears. And then I volunteered to move for the second weekend just to be like, this is not going to work, and I'm tired of getting bitched at and looked at weird and having problems. So move me. That's fine. We'll go up to the top, not a big deal, and we'll figure it out for next year. They put us up top. We finished out the show, and then I didn't receive my welcome back packet. So
I bet that granola crunching bitch did though.
Oh yeah, and maybe she did well at the show. Maybe she didn't. I couldn't tell you. It wasn't really our concern.
But it got to the point where it was closing door time. It was 4:55. It was pissing down rain. Not a single person in the aisles. And I had one kid in the booth, and he was blowing one duck call. And he was the only one blowing it. And that same guy Alex is talking about came back over, and he's like, you guys can't do this. It's too loud. I can't even have a conversation with this lady across the way. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, there's only one person in this whole aisle.
It's a hunting show, dipshit. And he's going to realize because people are going to quit going to that crap. Well, first of all, they're not exhibitor friendly anyways because that 2 weekends bullshit, they don't realize how big of a drain that is. And if you run all your hunting outfitters off or call makers and outfitters and shit, then people are going to quit going there for that reason. So there ain't going to be no reason to be. So there
I
won't
think
be.
that's why Oshkosh is growing.
Yes.
Oshkosh, that
One
show is
weekend.
a great show.
Yeah.
1 weekend. Now it's a 2-day. It's Friday and Saturday, and it's in a good location. There's tons of hunters in Wisconsin in that whole area, and they're very friendly to what we are selling.
Plus, before long at Game Fair, they're going to be selling Somalian snacks and all that other bullshit anyway. So
It's probably already happening.
they're getting what they caught. They're getting what they deserve.
So to get off of Jeff's political rant now, what does the next month look like for you guys? Show season, it starts this weekend. Squad Fest.
Squad Fest, Delta,
everywhere?
Break, Rogers, and then come home and hopefully catch a fish on these things, and then go to Oshkosh at the end of August.
What's your plans, Nandy, for the next month?
No, I mean, who's going? Are you going to all the shows, Trevor? Are y'all splitting it up? What are we doing here?
He's going. I've got.
You're staying home.
On the good side of life over here, we've got a lot of aggressive expansion happening with equipment and other stuff like that. So I think we have 4 new machines all showing up here in the same time that he's away for the trade show. So we've got a very large scale router to help with turkey production. We bought another lathe. We got another molder shaper to again help with turkey production. So you're going to see us cramming this place full just like we had at the other shops, much to our dismay. But, I mean, it's good problems to have. There's no doubt about it. But all of those problems all show up at the same time. And when you're not here to receive your $200,000 piece of equipment, things are a little awkward.
Yeah, they just sit in the parking lot.
Yeah.
No, we're dividing and conquering. That's what we're doing. So
Trying our best to.
I just think about, you buy this bigger house because you outgrew your smaller one, and lo and behold, 5 years
We've already
later.
talked to a real estate agent about putting a for sale sign out in front of this place, but apparently it's a really difficult market right now.
I didn't say that at all.
No,
I
you
said,
didn't.
let's fucking do it. Let's get out of this place. Let's get a bigger one.
We've talked to a couple of contractors about building another building in the back and trying to help us expand and do all that. And I mean, we are really weighing the are we better off building something or are we better off selling and trying to go find a Home Depot? Because this is just wild.
Yeah, for a good reason.
Yeah, no, it's all great.
If this thing keeps blowing up, then we're gonna have to have another 1,000 square feet for just the fishing stuff. So, and we don't have that.
I want one of them Pac Tac hats. Bring me one of them Pac Tac hats to St. Louis.
Yep, there's one right here. Do you want with we have one. There you go.
Well, I have one. So what are you gonna give me a choice? I mean, you're like,
That's
well,
okay.
do you want one like
I
this?
want to be nice at first. I just want to be
Don't
nice
worry.
at first.
I can either give you just the patch, Jeff, and you can put it on any hat that you want, or we do have a couple of these kind of ones.
I like that hat right there. Also, Clancy just messaged me to remind me of his shells. I said, well, I'm on the phone now with A Pimp and T Dog right now. So
It's good. He reminded me yesterday about it too.
he's
so.
reminded me 3
A bunch
times.
of program text messages to both of you because he's really, really anxious to get those 16 gauge.
Well, it's hard to find them.
They're in my closet, ready for him to take them.
That's good.
So I will either bring them to St. Louis, and if I forgot in St. Louis, I will put them in Michelle Stahl.
You got another shot at Des Moines.
For Des Moines. Well, I'm gonna put them in there immediately. I can't put them in nothing now because I haven't decided what we're doing yet. At the rate gas is at $3.50 a gallon, it's cheaper for us to rent a car and put the wear and tear on that vehicle from St. Louis, and I save money by driving their vehicle up there or drive a truck and spend extra in fuel. So I don't know what I'm doing yet. So that's why I haven't done it yet.
If we could rent a car and tow a trailer, then I would totally do that. So we don't put the wear and tear on.
You
our
would
truck.
not. You would put somebody else in charge. You ain't doing shit. You're flying. You're
Easy guy, first time. I got
You're
2 kids
VIP now.
You
You throw them fucking kids around all the time. Is that your crutch at everything you do?
There's a god. Well, I took it all out, but I like this is a daycare system in here right now. So
That's because they're your kids. It's supposed to be that way. You act like one of them dudes that says, I pay my child support. Well, fuck you should. They're your kids.
Well, yeah, I fucking pay it.
Yeah, you should. They're your kids.
Yeah, it's fucking difficult, man.
You need another 1,000 square feet for the daycare center now.
I need the daycare system. Yeah, exactly.
No doubt.
Trevor acts like he's the first person that's ever had multiple kids, doesn't he?
Oh well, I'm the second
It's
one here at the shop.
just fresher for him.
Yeah,
Yes.
I watched him go through this 13 years ago, and now I'm fucking here.
Did you feel sorry? Did you feel sorry for him? No.
I was too.
No,
gone
you
in my
didn't. Yeah.
life know
Yeah.
what's going on with these things.
You know what? When I see
they would have had rabies, they would have had all sorts of diseases
Rabies.
in our old shops.
Oh,
I have videos of them making parts with me on the weekends.
A couple times.
before I get off here, I'm going to give you some advice, Trevor. I'm going to tell you something. You're in the best times of your life and you don't even know it. You're going to miss the shit out of that when you get older. And I'm going to look back and you're going to think, boy, I was an ass to Jeff about all that because he tried to tell me.
Yeah, that's what the first thing I think about. Man, I was such a dick to Jeff. I should have picked up the phone more.
Andy would love to have 2 kids in car seats that he has to deal with. You know what, Andy?
No, listen, you are not in the best times of your life. I can tell you right now, 7 and 4 were like really fun ages. So my kids are, I think they're 3 years apart. I can't remember.
Yeah, they haven't changed. They're still the same age apart.
So,
difference.
okay, then they'd be 4 years apart. 8 and 4 was a really fun age. Like that was kind of when everything was kind of coming together.
What's wrong with now?
Right now it's fun too, but I'll just say like whenever you look back, I don't miss the baby phase. I don't miss the toddler phase at all. It was fun, but I'm having way more fun with my kids now.
You're at the perfect, if they'd stay that way forever, because once them balls drop, they ain't that much fun to be around no more.
Yeah, they don't care about you. Yeah, exactly.
That's
My daughter turns 14 next week.
Oh,
Don't care.
Yeah, not at all.
And you know what? You don't hear him bitching, and he's going through all kinds of shit. He's having to learn about bleeding and women's shit and all that stuff. Hell no. You should.
I don't think he handles any of
slap
that. Jeff's probably his wife.
Hey, Pimp, you should slap the hell out of T-Dog for putting you through this.
Yeah. Well, let's just see. Let's just see about that. Let's call Jen real quick.
She's at work.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go through that in 14 years, man.
I know
Okay.
it. See there, but now you'll have Alex to guide you through.
Guidelines, yes. Stay the fuck out of the way.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't go home.
Yeah. And you know what Alex can say? I'm caught up in my own life. I don't have time to think about that now. Kind of like you did him.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like the same thing. I pay my child support.
Yeah, you should. That always got me, though. People say, I pay my child support. Well, fuck, you should. They're your kids. I shouldn't have to pay for them.
See them. You should.
Yeah.
Maybe if you want to. I like seeing mine. Mine's fun.
All right. We'll see you in St. Louis. A Pimp, when we see you at all.
Not at all.
No, sorry. I'll send photos.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, when you're hooking up all of these all the new machines for the expansion,
Exactly. I can't wait to play with electricity that will kill you. But like,
yeah, I don't think that's up to you. I love Trevor to death. I don't know that that's up his wheelhouse.
You tell Stefan, is Stefan stop by ever? If he does, tell him I said hello. I miss Stefan.
He actually will be here today, supposedly. And I tell him to leave.
I had a guy call me about the boss hunt the other day. He was on the one Stefan was here. And he goes, is Stefan going to be there? I said, they don't let him go do anything anymore with them. And they said, man,
No, it's not us, buddy.
a guy told me, he said, I enjoyed being around him as much as anybody I've ever been around. He's such a nice guy. I said, he is a damn nice guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss him. So he's not coming to St. Louis this year either.
No, he hasn't been in years. He's married up, got a kid. He can barely go outside.
Oh, so he's still making excuses and whining. Like, he's just got one kid. He really don't know the perils of having 2, right?
Not a fucking clue. Besides what I tell him. And what he says to show him.
Will you tell him I said hello?
I will, for sure.
Come
You
out.
call,
Okay,
pick up.
hold on a second. We're gonna have 24 of these for Squad
Yeah.
Fest, hopefully.
24 free birds.
And then we're gonna have another batch for Delta, another 24. We're hoping, or is there gonna be more at Delta? Or is 24 all we're getting for show season?
This is what we're getting, folks. You're gonna have 48 of these bad Jimmies here. So,
Okay.
and then the timber duck call. That's the other call.
like we're forgetting the other.
We're
Oh.
like the timber duck call is the call that we released over here on the West Coast in January during our trade shows, and it has not. I mean, if you bought it off our website, because we only release like 12 at a time.
Yep.
But the timber single reed duck call is the duck call that we are pushing hard because it is, I think, our best duck call.
You sent me that one too, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I did.
Okay.
And I appreciate it. You sent me that one too, and I appreciate that.
He gets so butthurt.
I'm just kidding. I don't want to. I don't want to
He
duck
just
call.
gets so butthurt at everything. I guarantee you.
Phil's gonna beat his ass. He didn't get a duck call.
Yeah.
Phil's gonna beat my ass.
I don't have the heart to tell him that I got a Pac Tac hat in my goodie bag.
You already got a Pac Tac hat?
Yeah, don't worry about it, Jeff.
I
get shit.
don't send mine. I'm second. I don't want to be second. Give mine, Trevor. Give mine to Trevor Shanahan.
I didn't get a Pac Tac
I got
hat.
a person to give you shit, so it makes you feel better instead of getting it in the mail.
That's true.
Personal delivery.
Yeah.
That's way better than what I got. Mine came in a box. I had to open it myself. I cut my finger opening it. See there, Jeff? These are the perils you don't have to go through because you get yours delivered to you on a silver platter.
Well, I appreciate that, guys.
Fuck her.
Tell Riley if he needs something on the way up to holler at me. I can help him out probably anywhere. Not count on you because you've got 2 kids and you're going to be busy and not answering the phone anyway. So
for sure.
All right, perfect. All right, we will see you. I'll see you in a couple of days.
You won't see APIMP for a long time. APIMP for a long time.
APIMP is you got your hands full. All right, guys, we'll see y'all later.
Love you guys. See y'all. Bye.
I still want to come down and hunt in Texas.
Come down anytime. Boss Hunt, November 14, 15, and 16. Come down.
Trevor's got 2 kids. He can't go.
Yeah, Trevor can't come. Hey, you know what, Alex? Hey, fuck Trevor. You come on down to APIMP, all right?
Exactly.
See y'all.
See you guys. Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. The brand new specklebelly call. I think the guys have hit a home run with this. It's very, very easy to blow. Like I said, the range on it, I think anybody can pick this up and make it run. It's not your traditional spec call where you got to worry about back pressure and all this other stuff. I think these guys have hit a home run. Very, very, very limited quality. Very, very limited quantity at the hunting shows. They'll have 24 at Squad Fest. And then hopefully they'll have another 24 for Delta.
They will. They'll sell that and make them.
I'm just saying. No. It's a condensed timeline here, Jeff. So if you want one of these, come early and get it then because there's no guarantees of what they're going to have.
Let's see them get that line built up at Pacific before we open up.
What?
Let's have that line there at Pacific lined up.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So we'll see everybody at Squad Fest. Looking forward to it. And like I said, they're only going to have 24, so get your hands on it. I think it's a home run.
Peace, God bless. Come out. We'll see you in St. Louis. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Check out all of our wonderful sponsors. You can use the promo code with Pacific Calls. BHP25 saves 25% online. Boss Shot Shells, Higdon Outdoors, Ducks Unlimited, Dirty Duck Coffee, Shin Gear, Looking Glass Podcast, Mossberg, Stanfield Outfitters, and Cedar Run. He will be in Memphis. Check out his work. Corey is an amazing guy. Bye, everybody.